It's time to add some conditional rendering to the page. Mainly we want a loader spinning up under the input whenever I type in something. And we also want a friendly message which will say that no TV series have been found if the API does not give back any results with the given value of the input. Let's open up series container, and we need to add two more properties to the state. The first one will be series name. I'll just assign an empty string to it, and it will just help keep track of whatever we have inside the input, because currently we're not doing that. And I'll also add an isFetching property, and I'll set it to false. And this will help us know whenever we're fetching something from the API. Let's get all of these properties inside the render method. I'll just get those from this state. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to set the value of our input to the series name. So right now it will only be an empty string. I'll also make it look a bit better. Let's save index.js, go back to the page, and now whenever I type something into the input, it will show the results, but it shouldn't show anything inside the input. And that is because I'm not actually setting the value. And we need to do that inside the onSeriesInput change method. Let's type in this set state, and I'll set the state of series name to the target value, and I'll also make the fetching true. And of course, after the actual fetching is done, let's set isFetching to false. Now that we have all of our state management done, we can actually go to the page and check if everything is working fine. And let's go back to the render method, and we can now actually add the conditional rendering to the render method. First of all, let's remove the length of series array message. We don't need that anymore. And just under the second div, I'll open up curly braces. And here I want to check if the series length is 0. Then we will know that no series have been returned from the API. And if the series name string, I'll also trim it, is equal to an empty string, then we know that nothing has been typed in and the series array is equal to 0, so we don't have anything to show to the user. So then we can type, please enter series name into the input. And let's open the second curly braces, and whenever the series length is also equal to 0, but we actually typed something into the input, then we know that nothing has been fetched from the API, and we can tell that no TV series have been found with this name. Let's save index.js, go back to the page. Let's double check to see if everything is working correctly. So we're seeing the message right now, and if I type something into it, the message is gone. And let's type some gibberish, and we're getting that no TV series have been found with this name. Good. Okay, so the last thing that I want to do is I want to check whether we're fetching something from the API. So let's open up the curly braces again, and I'll type in if isFetching is true. Then for now, let's just show a loading message, and if fetching is false, I'll just show the series list. Again, save index.js, go back to the page, and we should get the loading message whenever we type something into it. And yeah, we're actually getting it. It's just fairly hard to see because the response from the API is fairly quick.